Right, good afternoon folks, welcome back to another episode of Undercover ET, and apologies for two reasons really. One, I haven't got my webcam on today, feel like crap, sound like crap, I've got man flu, I'll be honest. But the second reason's a good reason, so we've got some things to analyse today and we're going to do that ASAP. For anyone that knows that Tony Franklin's been sending me stuff, he's messaging me during this video. So and this is what he's sending me in real time, folks. Literally I'm receiving messages as I'm recording, and this is stuff that he's taken today by the looks of it. Absolutely amazing, and you can see there's a long list of things there that he's sending me, folks, and it's probably, I think it starts here today, so we'll have a look at it all. Tony. Send me any videos that you've got as well, mate. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. So it's all about this. It's all about this, folks. And I really, really want to thank everyone for taking note of the post and at least letting us know whether you believe it or not. Now, we've got some crazy people here saying Mylar, balloon and everything else. They're obviously not watching a video or doing any research. And that's absolutely fine. But for those that are doing research, I want to thank you, and I want to give you a little bit more to work with. So let's get into these videos, folks. So I'm going to play you again the saucer video that Ben, the one that we just saw. So Ben took this in Oklahoma, and there was 3 different videos. I'm going to play you all 3. Absolute cracking footage, and you can see it goes, so I'm going to zoom in here. It goes to one of these silver orbs that we're seeing, folks, in the sky, and the silver orb always just gets dismissed as particles, as nothing. The silver orb is a UFO, folks. Look, how many times have we seen these orbs flying through our skies in videos? I got them all over the place. These are UFOs, folks. They're saucers. And this is exactly what I'm on about. This is why we need to start sharing more evidence and becoming more transparent with each other. And honestly, like, I've put a post on Facebook and I get a lot of people excited about what they're about to witness because they know I'm not going to put up some crap. But in the same hand, you're going to get people that do not understand this subject, do not understand what they're dealing with. They like the idea, but they cannot get around their heads that it's real. And to those people, I say do more research. Check out more in my channel. Check out the people I speak about. And trust me, I point you all. I'll point everyone in the right direction. If you just listen to what I'm telling you, you'll be able to do your own research and be able to make your own mind up, folks. And that is the key. That is the key, folks. That is the key. See how it's just, it can look blurry as hell on AI, and then obviously we're zoomed in, but that's it, folks. It's just a blur. It's not even a full solid object in that moment, and the AI shows it. Just a blur. It is what it is. And then obviously it gets more solid as it goes. Robert, so if you're watching this, buddy, I like the fact you've done this because it shows the orb that it fires out, which is really cool. There it is. But also, I was playing around and I may have found something that might interest you. It could be nothing. I need a video analyst to have a look. So there's the orb that this source is firing out, folks. And yeah, Robert, so you've changed whatever you've done to get the contrast looking like this. what I did was I just whacked the brightness right down. Check that out. There's a hell of a lot more moving in that sky than what we can see. Video analysts, let me know what that is. Can you let me know what it is? Do you know what it is? Not this thing. This is a UFO. But these other dots. Because I tell you now, folks, they're sure as hell are not visible any other time. You know, if I reset the contrast, look, they're gone. No black dots. Go to the video as it is. No black dots. Just this UFO, folks. So, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments on that one. And if you really want a close up of this UFO, keep watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, because you never know when I'm going to stick out a really good video. I've been known to do it at midnight before, within 2 hours of receiving it. I don't hold these things. I like to just get them straight out there. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, folks. Okay. I like this one because it just sort of glides. It just glides up from the bottom of the screen, and it's kind of like a hat being thrown into the air. Look, it's now an upside down hat. Absolutely epic footage. Absolutely epic footage. Can't fault it, can you? Just can't fault it. It looks that good. It's been called fake by some people, which is, I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. They don't. Not everyone has to believe. They will do eventually. Mark my words. Just absolutely phenomenal. And if you're wondering, can I get footage like this? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And what I always say is aim for the planes, the helicopters, the blimps, the skydivers, anything that's flying in the air that's ours. Aim for those things. You want to go 60 to 70% on your zoom. Focus up. And keep a steady hand. Ideally, stabilised camera is great, but if you're trying to capture something that's moving, stabilised is no good. You need something that's that you can move, so that you can follow and track the object as well. So it's all about a stable hand, folks, for hands-on evidence. But yeah, cracking footage. And we're going to get onto the good one now, the one that everyone got excited about on Facebook. Well, it's a saucer that passes the camera, for Christ's sakes. Of course everyone's going to be excited about it. Also, with the AI enhancements that we're getting, it's almost like seeing inside the thing. And I'm not being funny, but I have never seen inside these things before. Have you? It just looks insane. Look at it. It's absolutely insane. Just insane, folks. And do you know what? I'm actually going to go into the Oklahoma folder, and I'm going to pull out the 1% speed. No, let's go 3% speed. Thank you, Robert, again for sending this. It just makes life so much easier for me, right? 3% speed. Should we do a few AI screen grabs just to see what we capture, folks? Because we know we love an AI screen grab, right? We never know what we're going to get. Of course, we hope that we're going to capture something within the craft. It's definitely maxed out on the blurriness there, isn't it? It's all good. Re-upload 25. Okay. Let's see what we get, folks. It could be absolute jibbity jabbada, or it could be a really good shot of what we could potentially be seeing inside this thing. It's a bit different to what we've been getting. Definitely picking up more of the distortion than it is the object itself, but that's okay. Sometimes you just can't push your luck too much with the zooming in, because if you zoom too much, it does pixelate a lot, and you end up, well, with an AI image that just doesn't look nowhere near what you're expecting. So, I mean, that is really what I've done there is really pushing it. It's pushing the boat out. But we have to. We just have to. We've got to try and find out what the hell this thing is, or at least give us a good idea of what we're dealing with. It does. I don't know why. It just reminds me of something like the Mario Brothers or something. Just the way this thing moves and pushes out those orbs. It's what on earth have we got here? Thoughts, folks. Give me your thoughts. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I've just closed the wrong window because I was just so flabbergasted with that. I don't know what to tell you. What is going on? Do I dare try and get another one though? You know, after the one I had early hours this morning, messing about with this imagery until 3 o'clock in the morning because I was so bunged up and couldn't sleep anyway, and so I thought I'd just mess around, and the image I put on Facebook early hours that was it, and I hope it got everyone curious, because I'm seriously curious about this thing. We'd be silly not to be looking at it. So see what this does, folks. Really weird, eh? Really weird. I tell you what, that one this morning, I must have just caught it at such an angle that it gave us some incredible footage of inside, because I haven't, honestly, I've not been able to replicate it. I've tried a few times, not been able to replicate that image. Insane or what, eh? Insane or what? Right, let's try that. Oh, have I closed it down again? We'll get there, folks. We'll get there. Right, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Time for a chocolate nibble, I think, during my midway point of my analysis. Right. Right. Just another weird image. I can't replicate it for the life of me, folks. Anyway. Doesn't matter. What we've got here is an awesome saucer. That's the point. And I want to just change the contrast, see if we pick up anything different. We do see it's firing orbs very faintly. And honestly, at a guess, I know it don't look like it, but I would confidently say it's fired at least 5 or 6 orbs since it appeared on the screen. They're just so fast you can't see them. You're just making up the odd one. Really, really disturbing. You know, so what can I say apart from well done, Ben? We've analysed all the footage, and as far as I can tell, this thing's firing out orbs. It's accompanied by the white UAP, you know, the really fine white, virtually translucent objects which are just shooting past the screen. And I think it's ironic that that night that you took this footage, there was an Apache helicopter above your house, buddy. The military are fully aware of what's going on, fully aware. They did exactly the same thing in London, in Hackney. They turned up the moment they saw these things were flying around. And incredible. So keep us up to date, Ben. Keep Robert of Custodian File up to date. And I look forward to some more images, folks. I honestly, I really do. Moving on, because we've got these 3 to do here. And they're in Texas, folks. East Texas, Palestine Lake, Tony Franklin. We've got a new video here, which we're going to look at in a minute. But I'm just going to quickly go over these 2 again, because really, really good footage. And this one's quite simple. We do it right at the start of the video. See a white object here? Let me just go into full screen mode and slow it down, because it is ridiculously fast. Pay attention to the right hand side. This white object. Look at it. What is it, folks? What is it? I can tell you now, it's something to do with these UFOs. It's something to do with these flying saucers. That's if it's not a flying saucer itself, you know, just travelling around in its light source. We're seeing, and it's concerning because we're seeing it so much. We're literally seeing it so much. It's a joke. So that just must tell me that our skies are teeming with UFOs, folks. Teeming. And there was another one somewhere, but it is just a. Oh, there it is. There it is. Right across the screen there. Silver orb. And that be a saucer. That will be a saucer. 100%. So, let's go into a bit more of a deep dive, because we need to see what these things are and what they're doing, and yet the best video I could come up with is this one, the fairy video, in terms of seeing a lot of them and seeing how their movement is and how they're interacting. Look, there's loads of these effing things. Unbelievable. Now, there is a portal in the background as well, folks. For anyone who's never seen a portal before, they're not easy to see. So they're just little glimmers of light that show up like little bits of lightning, but they're actually connected. So you'll see, like, I'll try and stop it, but you'll see like a glimmer of light here. It'll flash, and then a second later you'll see a flash up here, and it's actually making a complete circle. It's an actual portal. See this here? And then it's gone. That's it. And there are some clips where you see boom, boom, like a flicker of light, like this, boom, boom, and then it'll stop, and then you'll see a bit up here, and that's what you can see it making the shape. Now, how do I know it's a portal? Well, I'll show you. I'll show you after this video. I'll show you how I know it's a portal. I've shown it enough times, but for those that haven't seen it, you're probably scratching your head thinking, well, how can you prove that's a portal? I'll show you, folks. Don't worry. So yeah, these white things, honestly, they seem to be associated with UAP all the time. I'm sure they are UAP, but it's just funny that we're getting the dark objects and we're getting the white objects. And I'm putting them both in the same category, but ultimately I've only seen a dark orb turn into a UFO saucer, and the silver orb. I've seen that turn into a UFO saucer. We've just seen that happen. But these white objects here, don't know. I don't know for certain. They're there. I see them firing out orbs as well. I mean, that one looks like a blooming fairy. So, you tell me, folks, what do we think? They're not birds. They're too bright, in my opinion, and large to be bugs, unless they're a very specific bug. They're just too white, in my opinion, and they're moving really fast, some of them as well. So, what does that tell you, folks? What do you think? I'm fairly confident they're UFOs or something of that approximation. I couldn't tell you exactly what they are. And some of them do look like fairies. I can't lie. Alright, folks, let's see if we can see anything different with the contrast changed. These things still look weird. Now, I did a screenshot on the last video on that one. AI enhanced, and it looked like a blooming camera. So you guys are going to have to let me know what your thoughts are on that. To be honest, not many people have given me their thoughts on this because it's left them completely stumped. Like, once you rule out bugs and birds, it leaves you completely stumped. Again, these black flashes of light, this is the portal we're talking about. Got orbs and all sorts of stuff flying through the screen as well. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, insane footage. So should we get onto the better video now? Well, I say the better one, the new one, the one that people hasn't seen yet. And it's not a video where we're seeing like a major UFO incident or something like that. We're seeing this white. This is a close up of this white object that we're talking about, folks. Now you can see it's distorting like mad. It even lights. It gets really bright there. I'm not too sure what's going on with it, but yeah, this is essentially the whitefish jelly, the white jellyfish UAP out of Wales. Effectively, it's the same thing. It's just a close up. I don't know what to tell you. The one in Wales, I was completely baffled because it looked larger. It was shooting out orbs really fast. It was going invisible. It was doing all sorts of insane stuff, and this thing is no different, really. It's I say, we're just getting a closer up image, and a really good one at that as well. Well done, Tony, for incredible that you managed to capture this. We're going to have to go to the enhanced mode and just have a little look, I think. You know? That's all we can do. It looks like there's something spinning around it really fast. And that's what's giving off that wobbly illusion? Do you think? Or do you think it's just full of energy and just distorting like mad? It's just blinking in and out. Just insane. Absolutely stumped, folks. Absolutely stumped on that one. It didn't really show too much more than that. I was hoping for a bit more, but it didn't show too much more. And I don't think there's really a lot more I could do to. It's giving us more of a vibrant look now. Just to. It's the bizarre. Oh, okay. We did have an orb. We did have an orb leave it. It's incredibly fast. So, yeah. Did you see that? It's right here. So quick. It's just incredibly fast, folks. So yeah, I don't know. To me, it looks like something out of Quantum Leap. Yeah, part of me thinks that it's actually just easier for the human race to not try and understand this, because it goes right over our heads anyway. But at the same time, I'd like to know. I'd like to know just for a privacy thing. The idea that these things can fly right past our heads and we don't even know about it. It's insane to me. Absolutely insane to me, folks. Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm satisfied that there's not a lot more going on than the odd orb that's being fired out by this thing. I'm going to show you the portals in Wales again, because we've got a lot of viewers now that have recently started watching because of these couple of videos, and I want you guys to find out where I'm drawing this from, where I'm drawing this theory of portals and lines in the sky and what we're looking at. And I think it's important, actually, that we do this. So, let's go to Newtown Jellyfish UAP. And let's get the original one up. That'd probably help, wouldn't it? If I can find it. Brief, and I'll tell you what, we're just seeing them everywhere at the moment, absolutely everywhere. These UAP, it really is just too insane. So this is a slowed down version. We have the white jellyfish UAP that approaches, and you can see like these silver orbs and the black ones as well. They're up there with them. This just looks slightly different to what we just saw, because it's more defined and it's got more of a movement on it. But we're seeing a similar thing. We're seeing this portal. We're seeing these flashing white lights. And this is what I wanted to demonstrate to you. But this is insane footage. There's a disc. There's a UFO disc. It's just so high up, we're never going to get as clear an image as what we did over in Oklahoma. But watch this, folks. Watch this. Anyone who's doubting me on the portals, no more. No more doubts. Check it out, folks. Check out the portal. You see this spinning? What I'm going to do, I'm going to play it because it starts happening from the moment this jellyfish UAP appears. There you go. There you go. Take a look at that that left hand side, folks. I'm just going to... See that? If I just keep playing that, if you look at the top left hand corner, you will see the white remnants of a ring which is spinning in the air, folks. Yeah? That is a portal, my friends. It's still down there. If you just keep watching, it's still here. So this thing now goes invisible. This white jellyfish UAP goes invisible. And at this point, when I witnessed this for the first time, because I was the first one to analyse this, when I witnessed that this thing had just shot this orb out at stupidly fast, thousands of miles an hour, and then it goes invisible and turns into this orb, I was like, what the hell? And it struck me then that these things were real, you know. And once I knew what I was looking for, folks, and this is the whole purpose of this video, it's so that you guys know what you're looking for, so that if you decide to take your own footage or if you want to analyse someone else's, you've got a good idea. You got to look for the orbs. You got to look for other objects alongside these UFO which are apparently being filmed. And it does help, honestly, it does help. Things like having the date, the time, the camera lens, the geolocation, all these little details, they matter in the long run, but in the short run they really don't. You know, pull out your phones, record the skies. If you capture something and someone asks for the information, then go to the phone video information and pull it all up. It's all there, okay? But honestly, these people demanding all this info, sorry folks, you just don't need it. What you need to do, right, what you need to demand, you need to get those fat asses out of Parliament, right, and you need to show them this footage and say, hey, where the hell is our taxpayers' money going? Because these things are just flying around doing whatever the hell they like, completely taking our privacy out of the equation, turning up on Earth just left, right and centre, and we don't even know about it. And I don't accept it, folks. You guys shouldn't accept it too. Honestly, you shouldn't accept it too. And that's why I've done the channel. I want disclosure to come out. I'm all about the truth, but at the same time, I want everyone to understand fully what's going on here. Everyone must understand what's going on here. We're being lied to on a huge scale, and I don't accept it. I've got kids as well. I just do not accept that my kids are going to be brought up in a world full of lies and deceit. I don't accept it, folks. And if you're with me, if you want to support disclosure, if you believe in UFOs and you want to continue the journey with me, you know what you got to do, folks. You know what you got to do. You got to find the channel. You got to hit that subscribe button. You got to also go onto my Facebook page, Undercover ET-UFO UAP Evidence, and just upload, folks. Join. Look, more and more people are joining every day. Join it, upload it. You'll get exclusive stuff like this chucked on the group. I'll always chuck a few more images in there because this is my group at the end of the day, and I want everyone to be completely transparent. Tony Franklin, like I said, he's been sending me messages all week. Okay, and for anyone that's like, oh, that's fake, that's bullcrap, that's nothing, you don't, you're just making it up, it's AI, folks. Conversations have been had. They've been had all week. The videos have been sent. They're yours. They're from the people. Don't just support me. Support the people. Your evidence at the end of the day. Anyone who decides to put pressure on this and basically just dismiss it, you're just batting for the government at that point. Yeah? I'm sorry, but you do have to pick a side when it comes to this topic. Trust the fuckers that basically are hiding everything, or trust people like me to give you the information from the people. Okay? It's as simple as that, folks. I don't trust anyone that runs BBC, ITV, any of those big networks. Don't trust any of them. None of them want you to know what's going on. None of them are allowed to tell you what's going on, folks. I am. Me, Custodian File, Latchkey Hustle, various other podcasters want to tell you what's going on, folks. But it takes a little bit of courage from you guys to go, you know what, I'm going to subscribe to that channel and I'm going to keep up to date with a topic that scares the hell out of me because it's going to change my reality in life. It will. It's coming. It's going to come for everyone, folks. So start educating yourself now. Get involved. Introduce yourself on the Facebook group page. Start getting involved. Upload your evidence. Comment on other people's evidence. If you've got a channel and you want to promote that as well, long as it's on topic, more than happy to join the group and promote your channel as well, folks. Okay, with that being said, thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed that one. Take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.